Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Adult Swim Cosplay Cup. I am your host, Sally, and I'm joined here by my very good friend, Nick Gibbons.
I would say best friend, but that's me. That's how I feel about it. But also, I want to say, Sally, it is an honor and a privilege to be here next to you in the same room for the first time in a long time. It's good to have human contact again. It's great.
So true. Nick and I are very excited to be the host yet again for another year of the Adult Swim Cosplay Cup. This is not our first rodeo. We host this every year, and we thought it might be a good way to kick things off if we show you guys some of the fun that we had at the 2019 Adult Swim Cosplay Cup.
Would you say it's a tad bit of a stroll down memory lane?
I would say that. Let's all go down there together.
We're here because we're going to have a cosplay contest.
It's a 30-pound trophy.
Good luck getting this home on the airplane. Now, please do a little twirl for the judges.
Just like the dog show.
What an exciting electric night.
Bitch pudding?
I'm Pickle Rick. Mr. Poopy Butthole in bed.
You really should have made the eye holes a little bigger.
Yeah, I just called him an
so
eye
tiny.
hole. Can you imagine walking around in that?
Pickle Rick, our first place winner! Whoa.
I don't remember any of that.
No, none at all. Fugue state for me, Nick. But I'm happy that it was recorded on video because now we are held accountable. This contest will take place over the internet this year, and as a result, this year has a whole new set of rules. The contest has 4 categories. 1, around the home, which is cosplay created by items you would find around your home. 2, a free-for-all, which is a category that includes all Adult Swim shows ever made from the very beginning up till now. The 3rd category is the Rick and Morty category. And the 4th category is the fan pick. And this is the contestant who received the most love on the internet, be it mentions or retweets or hashtags or whatever.
And Sally, that is really what life is all about, internet likes.
Speaking of validation, our final winner, the one who takes home everything, will receive this very special, very awesome grand prize pack. Look at all those things, Nick. And now let's meet our judges. Our first judge is a renowned cosplay sensation, and you can find her on Instagram at Kiara Please. Everybody, welcome our first judge, Kiara Please.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. I'm excited. I've been doing cosplay for forever now. It's become my career. I never thought that would ever happen in a million years. I'm so excited.
And we decided to balance out having a very experienced judge. We'd have a judge that had nothing to do with cosplay and never gets dressed up. You know him as the voice of Master Shake, the voice of Granny, the Alchemist, Baby Ball, many others. He's also on Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Please welcome to the virtual stage, Mr. Danish Snyder.
You're forgetting one thing, my little Nicholas.
Yes?
I happen to be professionally judgmental.
Our first category is called Around the Home. And as the title would suggest, this is cosplay that has been created with items you might find around the home. Our first contestant from this category is Corinne as Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
There we go. That's the first one.
Just had a
Carl.
bald wig lying around
Out
the
of
house.
an immediate reaction. I love it.
Sweatpants. Well, the look is there.
I'm personally a fan of the gold chain.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in on the gold chain? Is that possible? Look at that gold chain. Check that out.
Wow.
All right.
Our next contestant is Paige, dressed as Brack's mom from The Brack Show.
Brack's mom.
Man.
Brack's mom.
I'm living for the poses. I'm living.
Yeah, this has got some flair.
Okay.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Next, we have Char as Dr. Mrs. the Monarch from the Venture Brothers.
For the Adult Swim Cosplay Cup, I'm doing Dr. Mrs. the Monarch from Venture Bros. The reason I should win is because I did this in a day, mostly because I can't read. So you should feel bad for me for having dyslexia. But also, super cute, right? That's a day's worth of work. Thank you.
That's better than I could have done in a day, honestly.
Honestly,
So
I
true.
really love the intro.
I was expecting that we were going to see more things made out of boxes and curtains. I mean, really, like stuff that was just objects from around the house, not
Duct tape.
here's a unitard I have, and here's my purple boots I can put these on. I mean, I get it. Now I
Well,
get
who
it.
are you to say that it's any less valid than like a shower curtain crafted into a Master Shake costume.
I'm the judge. That's what I get to say.
That's true. Fair enough.
You've given him too much power. You all do realize that, right?
Well, now they have
yes.
the hard part, though. Which finalists from this category will be advancing to our next round? Judges, please discuss amongst yourselves.
I mean, the Carl one is probably the most like the actual person they're dressing up as.
Yeah.
That's the most realistic. Or not realistic, but God, I hope that's not realistic. Like that actual costume from the show. Mm-hmm. But I like the twist that number 2 put on.
I do agree. I do agree. I don't know. I'm a fan of like cosplays that make me laugh, and I feel like the first one made me laugh. I'm a fan of just like kind of being shocked.
There's probably more entertainment value to the first one.
Wait, are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, why not?
Does this mean we
Look at
have
that.
our
Good.
first semifinalist?
Are you guys best friends now?
I think so.
That's the
That's good.
Well, congratulations to Carl, our first finalist from the Around the Home category. Our next category is called Free For All, and it encompasses all of the shows that Adult Swim has ever done.
Our first contestant in this category is Joe as Aku from Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's nice. Look at that.
That is very, I would wear that on a regular day.
This is Couture Aku.
This would
Pretty
be
good.
down the runway, honestly.
yeah.
Next up, please welcome Brandon as Tom from Toonami.
Oh.
Garage Tom.
Yo, these are good. This just seems difficult to make as far as just like sculpting it to make it fit your body and stay there and making the colors match, whether it's spray painting, painting it.
I mean, it looks very complicated. He can move like a cat in that thing.
And it didn't fall off.
Our next contestant is Kristen as Dr. Roxo from Metalocalypse.
I mean, I can't imagine what's good. Oh!
I can't imagine.
Wow! I mean, I feel like this is certainly the most fun. And Toonami Tom is good. But I feel like the craftsmanship of that first one.
And you can definitely see how much work she put in. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So, are we in agreement?
I think we
This
are.
is our winner, Couture Aku.
Yes,
Yeah,
yep,
girl.
sounds like.
Please hit me up. I want to dress too.
The third category is the Rick and Morty category, brought to you by Pringles. Our first contestant for the Rick and Morty category is Heather with her Rick Portal ball gown.
Hello, my name is Heather Spears, and today I'm showing off a cosplay that I am super passionate about. This is my handmade, hand-painted Rick emerging from a portal ball gown from my favorite TV show, Rick and Morty.
Wow, is that just fabric for the portal gun? That's really interesting.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's a portal gun.
That's kind of smart. Wow. I would never have thought to do that.
I give that 20 out of 20 Pringles.
Love
That's my
it.
rating system for this.
All different flavors, so you can make a new flavor, right?
2 barbecue, 3 sour cream and onion, and one of them cheddar ones.
Just a reminder that the winner of this category gets their very own Rick and Morty prize pack brought to you by Pringles. So,
Whoa.
Wow.
yeah.
At first, I thought you were going to say a lifetime amount of Pringles. I was like, that's a lot of Pringles.
They will
Yeah, it
also
is
receive a lot of Pringles, and that is true.
Our next contestant is Daniel as Scary Terry.
Scary Terry!
Scary Terry here for your consideration, Adult Swim. I'll see you in your dreams.
Wow.
Nice.
Good.
Scary
Bias.
Terry.
And he's right. I will have nightmares about him tonight.
Last but not least, for the Rick and Morty category, we have Ricardo with his snowball cosplay.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Okay.
Where are my testicles, Summer? They were
This is
removed.
creative.
Where have they gone?
Wow.
Yep.
That one was pretty,
There's
pretty
something
creative.
lit up in there. I don't know if it's his eyeballs. I feel like this one and Scary Terry were both more going straight from the show, whereas the first one, they put their own interpretation They took the show and then made their own unique costume out of it.
Yeah, I would agree. I really do like how she uses the fabric as the portal, because I don't think I've ever even seen that before, even that kind of interpretation. Are we agreed? Are we agreeing upon this one?
I think we're...
All right, so congratulations to the portal dress Rick as our finalist.
Yay.
You are the winner of the Rick and Morty category, brought to you by Pringles. And even if you don't win the overall contest, you will definitely win a Rick and Morty prize pack. And now for our final category. We've had people post their entries on Instagram.
And here with our fan pick is Alexander as the warden from Super Jail.
Ah.
It looks like he's gonna put a floating ball in that picture later.
Yes.
Like he's doing a magic trick of some sort, but he hasn't got to Photoshop yet.
That's right.
There you have it. Your very own fan pick for the Adult Swim Cosplay Contest 2020 is none other than the warden. Wow. So we have our final 4 finalists.
Carl.
This always makes me laugh.
Man. High entertainment value. High entertainment value. Now we got the tactician, the craftsman.
Yes. Attention to detail, and also very, very creative in how she executed.
Expertly edited video.
Yeah. And photography. Like, she went in.
Well, these last 2, they both had good, pro photography. And then there's the photoshopped orb. But this right here, I mean, this is the voice of the people right here. This is what the people want.
So you guys have a hard choice between these 4. Do you feel qualified to cull it down to one winner?
More than qualified.
I don't even want to. They're too good.
Before we go, let's take a look at all of the cosplay contestants that didn't quite make it to the semifinalist round. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2020 honorable mention. Oh, wow. You know, it was so hard to pick the semifinalists from that group.
Yes.
There were so many good entries, and we appreciate everybody who entered.
Y'all all did a great job. Not great enough, but pretty good.
Good enough. Guys, we're so excited. In just a few moments, we are going to reveal live the winner of the Adult Swim 2020 Cosplay Cup right here on this very Twitch channel. Before we go, I'd like to give a quick thank you to our judges, Kiara Please and Dana Snyder.
Wonderful people, and they judged fairly but harshly. And we both just want to send a great thank you and shout out to Pringles for sponsoring the Rick and Morty portion of the contest this year.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching the Adult Swim 2020 Cosplay Cup, and stick around right here to find out who will be crowned the ultimate winner.
That's right, Sally, the cream of the crop, the ultimate winner, the sandwich that everyone wants to eat, the tallest man in the room, the penguin with the nicest tuxedo. That's who we're going to crown right after this. Welcome back to the Adult Swim 2020 Cosplay Cup. Now, that was a very short break. I realize that. You probably had gotten up and went to the refrigerator to get something, but you should come back right now because we're live and we're going to reveal the winner here in a second. The winner of everything. The finalists are lined up and they're ready to go. They're biting their nails behind the curtain wherever they are right now, and we're going to reveal that soon. But first, before we reveal that, let's take a look. It reminds you of the finalists of the contest this year. We had some great entries, but only one can win. There they are. That's right. We had Corrine as Carl in the Around the Home category. We had Joe as for the free for all. No, sorry, that's I have my fingers are all wrong. Yeah, Joe is the Couture Aku, which is hard to say, in the free for all category, which is Couture Aku. I've been corrected in the free-for-all category. And in the Rick and Morty category that was sponsored by Pringles, thank you, Pringles, it's Heather in her portal dress, Rick. It's Rick emerging from a portal. It's wonderful. And then the fan favorite was Alexander as the warden. And great job, guys. I wish I could give you all the grand prize, but I cannot do that. That's just not how contest works.
But before we say who won, let's look at what the grand prize is. That is a prize package. I believe you're looking at it right now. Wow, look at all that stuff. Now, a lot of those things have been resized to look bigger than they actually are and more impressive. So I'm sorry. Some of those things are smaller than they appear, just like the rearview mirror of your car. And also, not only do you get that prize package, but it wouldn't be a cosplay contest without a trophy. You need something to put on your bookshelf and or mantle too, and you will be getting that as well. This will be coming to your house in the mail. Now, we got a lot to do around here, so we couldn't put it together. But it comes with instructions, a very, very thick thing. You get all the pieces, as you can see, to put the trophy together. And trust me, when this baby is put together, it is going to be impressive. This thing is awesome. Arr! You could just play with it if you wanted to. Okay, we're not doing that now. We're going to replay it in a little bit, what we just played, so you can see the lead up to this. We're going to reveal the winner now, though. Is that correct? Am I led to believe the winner will be relieved? I'm about to say the winner. In fact, if I can get a drum roll of some sort, because you can tell the winner is in here because it says on the front of the envelope winner. I hear the drum roll now. That means we are about to reveal all the finalists are just shaking in their boots right now, waiting to hear who this is. And there's nothing in this envelope. So, you know what? Instead of just reading off of an envelope, why don't we just bring the finalist, the winner, right on with me right now? Bring her up. It is none other than the KOTOR Aku winner, Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you? Congratulations. I can't hear you, Joe, but I'm assuming they'll fix that at some point. There we go. It was your fault, Joe, but that's okay. That's okay. I just don't want any of my friends to get fired is all. I'm a little worried about that. How are you, Joe? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
Yeah.
doing very well. It was really wonderful to see what everyone brought to the table. I love, one of my favorite things of these contests is just seeing the creativity that everyone brings. And I love seeing who else did the free-for-all. I love that Tom cosplay, so shout out to Tom. I think you were amazing. And
yes.
I just love the creativity that everyone brought in. Finalists, you guys are awesome. I'm so glad you guys could join me.
Yes. Now, do you have would you consider that your acceptance speech, or do you have something prepared where you thank all the little people or anything like that? If this is your chance.
Well, I do want to thank everyone who has supported me in making this costume. I want to shout out to my boyfriend Brian, because I know he's watching this. I love you. My parents, who put up with me for years of like, when are you gonna grow up and get a real job and stop sewing costumes? And I'm like, but I'm here on Adult Swim, Mom and Dad, and all my cosplay. And all my cosplay friends in NorCal cosplay scene in California. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. And Phil Lamar, who is the voice of Samurai Jack. I've just been the biggest fan of Samurai Jack ever since it came out in 2001 when I was a kid. I know that makes me feel a little old. Genny Tartakovsky, who created this whole series, and this is actually my 5th Samurai Jack cosplay, wow. I cannot stop geeking out over Samurai Jack, so this means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
It finally paid off, so that's great. That's great for you. Now you've been doing cosplay for a while. How long did it take you to construct that costume that you're wearing now? It's a full dress and a headpiece. How many weeks of hard work was that?
Yeah, so the dress was actually from an old cosplay that I made a few years ago, and it was for Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. And then after years of that dress not being worn, I thought, well, it's time to breathe new life into it. And I knew that ever since I started cosplaying, I always knew I wanted to make my version of Aku, but I didn't know quite how to execute that. And then earlier this year, I was going to Katsucon, where I was one of the designers for the Met Gala, and I thought, oh, well, this is probably my time to make Aku. So I'd say from beginning to end of planning out Aku and then finishing constructing it, it took about 2 months.
Oh, man, that's a lot of time. Now, what was the most intricate part of it? What was the hardest part to make work?
Oh, for sure, the headpiece. This was definitely the
figured.
hardest part. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, my backdrop fell. That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
He's huge. He's the master of all darkness.
He's taking over your room. Yes,
yeah,
that's what he does.
Yeah, I mean, this was definitely the hardest part because I wanted it to be recognizable as Aku and definitely larger than life, because this was going to be the recognizable aspect of the character, while also like having my own touch to it, and it had to be stable. I had to have it on my head for several hours. I had to actually fly across the country in it in a suitcase. So it took a lot of like planning and figuring out like, okay, how can I make this look good while also making this able to travel and lightweight and still look like Aku.
Now, how long have you been doing cosplay now? And what kind of got you into it?
I've been doing cosplay for 5 years now at this point. I got into it when I was first interested in it in middle school, when I had friends who had cosplayed, but I didn't know like how to sew back then. I kind of had a strict family who were like, no, you can't go out and have fun. And so I just remember like spending years being like, oh man, one day I'm going to cosplay, one day. And it wasn't until my last year in college when I finally learned how to sew on the sewing machine, and I was like, this is a game changer. I'm gonna do it.
Yes, the light bulb moment. That's always the special part in a creative's life. But well, I want to say thank you so much for participating. We love all the people with their amazing costumes and their amazing talent. All the people much less lazy than I am to do things like this. It's amazing, and thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you will be receiving all of your things post-haste in the mail, so watch out for it.
Thank you.
And thanks again.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's the end of the 2020 Adult Swim Cosplay Contest. We are so excited y'all all could be a part of it this year. And I'll tell you what, hopefully next year we'll be able to do it in person. The 2021 Cosplay Contest is going to be bigger, better, more t-shirt cannons. That's the thing I miss the most. I wish to God I had one right now, because I just love shooting those t-shirts. But we'll get back at you with those t-shirts soon. And we're going to replay the first part of this whole thing one more time after this, in case you missed any of it. You can watch that again. It's about to replay now. And again, I just want to say thank you all for your hard work. Thanks to all the judges, Dana and Kira. Please, is that correct? Did I say that name right? I'm bad with names. I just thank you all for your expert knowledge in helping us hone those down, whittle them down into the finalists and into the winner. That was a lot of fun, and we thank you for that. And again, thanks for watching. And I just want to say, remember, if you want to catch up on all of your favorite Adult Swim shows like Aqua Teen, Rick and Morty, Metalocalypse, maybe you like some Samurai Jack like our winner does tonight, you can catch them all in the Adult Swim collection on HBO Max. So check that out, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye, everyone.